Hello there everyone, this is Mr. Orodev and today we are going to solve another LeetCode problem. As you can see from my screen, this is problem number 36 which says valid Sudoku. So what is the problem? Let's read the problem description. So here you have to determine, you are given with 9 cross 9 Sudoku board and you have to determine whether they are valid or not according to the following rules. C. Each row must contain unique number and each column should also contain unique number, and the box is 3 cross 3 should also contain the unique number, and that is the condition for checking valid Sudokus, the Sudoku board is valid or not. So to proceed, let's discuss further. So what will be the approach? How will we solve it? This is a LeetCode medium question. Let's see the approach. Okay, let me take a screenshot of this matrix. Okay, so you are given with this matrix, a 2D vector or 2D array, you can see that, and you have to check whether this board is valid or not by checking the unique number contained in the row column, unique number contained in the row column and square index. So you have to check these three whether they contain unique or not. So what can we use for this case? We can try using hash map. Let's try using hash map. So we can create a hash map where it will store the respective characters. For example, 5. Okay, 5, and it will be storing the 5 character along with the row index. Let's store it here, and this will be the key. And what will be the vector? What will be the value actually? This is the row number, this is the character, and what will be the value? The value will be true after seeing this. After seeing the character 5, treat all the numbers as character. Okay, after seeing the number 5 and in the checking the row, you will create a hash map. This is one hash map. Another hash map will be along with column. This will be, for example, 6 column, for example 9. Yeah, another can be 5 or 9. And after seeing the first 5 for the respective column, it will be assigned to true. Okay, same with square index. So regarding the square index, there are in total 9 boxes. Okay, you will be considering this box as 0, then this with 1, this with 2, this with 3, this with 4, and this with 5, 6, 7, and this with 8. Okay, so there are 9 boxes in total, and you will be considering each of the boxes and by denoting with their respective index. And along with, let's store, for example, this one after seeing this, for this respective box, 7th box, it will be assigned with true. And if we see another one in that box, it will be immediately returned to false. We'll see if it is true or not. If it is true, it will be immediately returned false and the program will end. Same case with column 5. Same case with column 5. Same case with row 5. For the respective, for example, for 0th row. For 0th row, first we are taking this 5, and after seeing this 5, we will be assigning it to true in the hash map. And after 0th, then let's see, there is 3. We will again assign it to true. For example, there is, instead of this, there is again 3, and if I find another 3 is already true, then return false. And if not, before the program ends, ultimately, okay, outer branch will be returning, the final return statement will be true if it surpasses all the conditions. Okay, This will be, and also when we see the dot character, okay, everything is character, so we are treating everything as character. So when we see the dot character, we will be continue. What does continue do? It will just traverse to the next iteration. So what are the iteration? We will first traverse the whole matrix, whole 2D array. Okay, we will be traversing that. How will we be traversing? We will be traversing by simple nested for loop. Okay, we will be doing in a nested for loop, and it is the board size. It will be going to the board size, and it is board ith size, means this is the ith row size. The J will be traversing from first to the ith row. For each row it will be traversing for the respect of this outer column. Okay, outer for loop. It is responsible for traversing through row, after not through row. It is responsible for traversing through row, and for each row it is responsible for traversing through column. And this is how the for loop will work. We will be creating three hash maps, and then we will be checking. We will be traversing this for loop, this nested for loop. And while we are traversing, we will be storing each of the hash maps. Each of the what will be the key of the hash map? We will be taking each of the index for respective for row, along with paired up with the current character. Okay, for example, current character is 5. We are taking the current character and it belongs to some row, 0th row. 0th row is 5. First see and then place for true. And again, if we see this, for example, current character is 5 and same current character. If we again see for the respective row, okay, again if we will check if it is true or false. If it is true, immediately return false, because for example, for 0th row, take 0th row and there is 0th row 6, and again if we see 0th row 6, we will be returning false. Okay, if we don't see, then it will be okay. We will be moved into the next row. This is how this code, this algorithm will work. So you may wonder, we know, right, the 0 column, but what about square index? What about square index? You may think, what about square index? So to think of square index, you can just see, this is the input matrix. Okay, input matrix, and you can take the square index respectively. How will you take it? Okay, how will you convert that? See, this is 0th square, this is 1 square, this is second square, 2th square, and this is 3rd square. How will you convert that? I think that, see, you can pause the video and try finding one formula. Okay, see, which will convert the row, the coordinate into the respective box. For example, the first one is 0, 0, and the next is 0, 1, and and 0, 2, 0, and this will be 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 2, and again this will be 2, 0, 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so this is the 0th box. This is 0th box, and again for the first box, for the box whose index is 1, it will be, this coordinate will be 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, and it will be 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. It will be like this. Okay, for the first index, for the first square index. So how will you convert the coordinates into square index? Okay, so to convert this, there is this formula, r by 3 into 3 plus c by 3. So what are r and 3? C. What is R and C? R denotes the row number, row index. C denotes the column index. Okay. So for example, this take this coordinate 0, 1. Place it here. 0 by 3 into 3 plus 1 by 3. What it will be? It will be 0. Answer. For example, let's take this coordinate. It will be 8, 0. 8 by 3 into 3 plus 0 by 3. Okay, this will be 2. It will be this will give what it will give. It will give 2, and 3 2s are 6. Will be 6. So it will be 6. So this is the sixth box. Is it right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is indeed the sixth box. So likewise, you will be doing everything. Okay, you can calculate every box if you want. So this is how we will be calculating the square index. So what is the flow, or what is the final flow? Final flow is this. First thing first, you will be taking 3 hash maps for each row, for column, for square index. Okay, and then what is the next thing? The next thing is traversing. It is traversing through each of the elements. Okay, so while you are traversing using nested for loop, while you are traversing, you will be getting some dots. What are these dots? These are dots, means these are empty spaces. So when you find these empty spaces, continue. Okay, alright, and let's take J, and after this we will be checking. You will be checking whether the hash map, any of the hash map is true or not. Okay, if they are true, return immediate false. True means that previously this character of respective row, column, or square index has appeared once previously. So and then return true. Okay, return false. Yeah, you will be returning false then. Okay, and if not outside of this if statement, you will be what you will be doing. You will be just assigning true to every hash map, every key of respective row, column, and square index. Now before the square, what is square index? Yeah, you are using square index in this if, and then assigning in the key of the hash map. Before all that, you have to define what is square index using the formula I by 3 into 3 plus C by 3. This is the formula. J by 3 here, I by 3 into 3 plus J by 3. It will be the formula here to calculate the square index. So let's code things up. We have seen the approach. So try to code thing. Okay, so let's try to code it. Okay, so this is the coding area. Okay, at first we will be creating. We will be creating 3 things, 3 hash maps. Okay, and then the first thing first, this will be int character bool. Int character will be the key and the value will be bool. So that's why we are creating a 2D hash map to store 2 index or 2 double key. Okay, that's why we are creating this nested. This nested not. This 2D hash map. Here it will be char and then bool. We have done that, and then let's call it MP. Let's call it row. And then again, let's copy this code and then paste it here again. call it column, and let's call it square index. Okay, so now we will be traversing. We'll be traversing through each element of the input board. Okay, then what we will be doing, we will be traversing, and then this will be the inside for loop for traversing each element of the respective row. This will be the inside for loop. I dot size. And then let's take this, let's take the current value, let's call it current, and it will be stored in the current character. J. Okay, it will be storing like this, and then what, if current equal to dot, then continue, then move on to the next iteration, next element. And then what we will be doing, we will be just with the help of, we have done the dot, using the dot we are moving on to the next iteration. And then what we will be doing, we will be checking. Before all that, we will be calculating the square index. I by 3 into 3 plus j by 3. This is how we will be calculating the square index. Let's define. Okay, 1 second. Square index. Square subsquare. Let's call this hash map subsquare, and then we call this hash map subsquare, and this value as square index. Let's define. I can define outside also. Inside, let's define it inside. Okay, we have initialized it inside, and then inside this for loop, and then by using the formula we are getting the square index. After that, we will be first checking whether that character of the respective row, column or square index appears or not. If it appears, then if it is true actually. Okay, if it appears, it is always true. Okay, initially everything is false. If it appears for once, it will be true, and if we check if it is double or not for the respective row, column or square index, it will be returned immediate false. We will be doing this, we will be creating this condition here. Okay, how will be creating this? We will be using row. This, it will be current. Now this will be row. This will be I, and then here it will be the second value. It will be, I guess, current, or similar to this. Oh, you don't have to write the equal to 1, because if it is true, it will insert into the flow will be inside this if statement, if statement, and then after that let's copy paste it, and instead of row, let's call it, it will be column, and instead of row here it will be subsquare, and here it will be j. And here subsquare, it will be, let's give index, immediate false. If not, I will be assigning every, if it is not double, okay, if it is not repeating, we will be assigning everything as true, every element. Okay, the element, for example, if the counter, the flow is in this 3, it will be assigned with true, because we are seeing 3, we are assigning it in the hash map as true for the respective row, column and subsquare. Again we are saying 7, we are assigning it. If we find 7 again, this if statement will be triggered first and then return false, immediate return false. Now if not, we will be just taking it, just putting things into true. See, we have seen this element, that means we are assigning it to true. Okay, this statement, so I will be writing this. So how it will go, like this. Current. Okay, here it will be column, it will be J, and again true for subsquare hash map. Will be SQ index, be true. If every element, if the check has passes, if the if is not triggered for every element, okay, inside this matrix, then it after the for loop, what we will be returning the final return statement. If this if is not triggered, we will be finally for every element, for each and every element will be returning a final true. Let's check whether this will run or not. Let's hope for the best. Okay, what is the error? Okay, I have to use int here. Okay, it has been accepted, our solution has been accepted. Let's submit. See, our solution has been submitted also successfully. So this is today's video. We have successfully solved valid Sudoku. Let's meet another day where we will be solving another LeetCode. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, kindly click on the like button, and if you haven't subscribed our channel until now, kindly click on the red button to subscribe our channel. Bye bye for now. See you in the next video.